I was living in Fall River at the time, and on Winter Street in the 3-apartment tenement house. And I had a great landlord. He promised me when I first moved in there that he would never raise the rent because all my Social Security went to the rent. Just about. I had a little left over. And at that time, I was working at the Children's Center as a janitor and doing Meals on Wheels. This was in Fall River. And the Meals on Wheels was a very rewarding job in one way, is that you could, if someone wants to, you spent a few minutes with each person, because some of them, the elderly people, when you're doing this job, you're the only person they're going to see that day. So I tried to spend a few minutes with each one of them, and if someone wasn't feeling good, if they were having maybe heart problems or nausea or something, I'd always report back to the Bristol elders that that person needed help, should be looked at by a doctor or something. So I was doing that job from the morning. Then we'd get the meals and we'd deliver them and bring back the box at the end. It would take about 2 hours to do it, the whole thing. I stopped going to the townhouse, and I was doing these 2 jobs. At the same time, I went to a place where they help people find apartments, because I had to get onto Section 8 quick. And this was an agency that would find you the quickest place. So it took about 6 months, as I remember, and they found me a place in Hadley, Massachusetts. Hadley was about a half-hour drive from Worcester, right near Amherst and Northampton. So when I got there, I was right near Emily Dickinson's house in Amherst, and Robert Frost too. So on the day that I was supposed to go there by bus, my family, my mother and my stepfather, I don't know about if my brother living too, were helping me to move or just visiting me. Because I didn't go there with much. I went there with the suitcase, 1 or 2 suitcases. And my landlord actually gave me a ride to the bus station. So it's pretty decent, I would think, if someone's landlord gave a ride in his truck to the bus station. I waited at the bus station, I don't remember how long, but before that I had gotten a photo ID. I didn't have a license anymore because of ADHD. I went through 2 red lights in the past. I didn't trust myself driving. I don't want to hurt myself, I certainly didn't want to hurt someone else, so I just stopped driving. And I got the bus pass for it, I got to Hadley. So I probably waited at the bus station maybe, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, could have been less. And the bus took me, I was about halfway down the aisle on the right-hand side, if I remember. And it took me about an hour and a half maybe to get to Worcester. And Worcester's a big bus terminal, big city, it's got a big bus terminal, maybe 10 or 15 buses will be lined up most of the time. Then I took the exchange from Worcester down to downtown Amherst. So there's the bus depot in Amherst is between, there's like a village green right behind that, and then there's a big church. It has kind of like a cathedral-like atmosphere because of its something very ornamented about some churches. This was one of them. So there was the village green right behind the bus station, and the church right behind that. Then there was a library to the right, and down the road a little. Across from where I was sitting, there was a bookstore, and 1 or 2 more stores to the right, that was the bank. And And then the other side of the street, the same side of the street that Emily Dickinson's house was on, was another bookstore. I think they had only new books. So a girl sat down next to me. It was nighttime, and she said, made a comment about the window shutters across the street, and she said, "You see those banging back and forth?" I said, "Yes." And then she asked me if what I did for work. I told her I collected Social Security, and then she kind of excused herself, said, "Well, it was nice talking to you," and she walked towards Sutherland. And I had taken her 2 suitcases off the bus, and I still didn't know where the apartment was going to be, so I called the maintenance lady, which she had given me a number when I was living in Fall River, and she told me how to get there. After I talked to her mother, who couldn't speak English very well, her daughter, who was the maintenance and caretaker of Mountain View Apartments, told me how to get there. It was down, go left to the bus station, go down the next street, kind of like right near the bookstore, down that street, past the Stop and Shop, and then you get right to the Mountain View Apartments. Probably about a 1.5 mile walk, and I had 2 heavy suitcases. My arms were very exhausted by the time I got there. Now he didn't have no furniture, nothing. Obviously, you can't come on the bus with furniture. So this lady and her 2 kids helped me to inflate this mattress that she let me borrow for a night or 2, and it was an air mattress, so I stayed on that. Then as soon as I could, I got a Salvation Army card that I slept on for a while, until my family, my mother, my stepfather, and my brother helped me to get furniture for the place. Now this was before 9/11 happened. It's probably in 1999 or 1998. I would say 1999 or late 1988. And the apartment building probably had 20, maybe 20 units, or maybe more, maybe less. So I'm going to stop this now and then start right again.